This is Fox Chapel, Mnteveree. Um, of the two aces that they have, this one has a lot more movement. Um, we don't get a reading on his gun, but on the gun for this kid, but it appears to me that his velocity is a lot lower than that of Polarski's. He makes very good use of his curveball. There's a lot of movement on his pitches, so I'm going to let you. They go through the rear view here, and then for some reason they show some pickoff moves, some balk pickoff moves, and then they show him from behind the catcher. So I'll let this run and stop it where I think it's appropriate. It's a nice hook right there. I can see this breaking ball being very difficult for lefties to hit. So our lefties are going to, they're going to really have to hang in there. Um, his break is about where we want to break here. I wouldn't break so much, when he breaks his hands. I think we'd be best to wait till about there. So right before stride foot plant is probably when we want to break on this kid. Um, you'll see this curveball to lefties just run right at their, chest and then break in. That's a nasty pitch to hit. So, that's something to think about there. You hang in there, try to remain in gap to gap, turn it around. It's a good pitch to turn around, but not something that we're going to flex through. You're going to have to look for it to hit it. If you try to flex through that, you're going to hit the ball at the end of the bat because I do believe it's a lot slower than his fastball. Not a lot of drive. That's why I don't think this kid has the velocity that I could be wrong, but I don't think this kid has the velocity of the Polarski kid. You'll see that rear leg comes over. That's an indication of someone that's not driving through on their pitch. And the guys at Driveline Sports would be going crazy on that. All right, so here we go from as close as we're going to get to the batter's view. He's in the slide step here, or his balance point. So again, we want to break right before stride foot plant with this kid. He hides the ball well. Okay, so you're not going to see the ball till late. There's really no, and because he doesn't challenge us with elite velocity, there's no reason to break when he breaks his glove. Okay, so right about there, stride foot plant, we want to start moving towards the ball. Okay. Breaking down and in towards righties, right at lefties, and then back in. That's it. Let's go back to a couple more things here. Looking at this pitch here. See if we can see a pop. Yep. You'll see that when he releases this ball, it'll pop up before popping down. See, there's up. So focus in on this area here. Okay. And just wait for that ball to pop up ever so slightly. That's a good indicator that you're getting the deuce. Okay. That ball will pop up and then break down. Whereas the fastball will come right out of his hand, or the changeup will come right out of his hand and challenge you right away. This one's going to pop up and move. So, like many guys with curveballs, that's a dead giveaway. The pitch that you're going to see. You just have to know what to look for. You have to keep your eye out, next to his ear in that slot. He's got that 3/4 slot, and see if that ball pops before he delivers it. Other than that, nothing terribly special. But he does have good breaking balls. He does have a good breaking ball, and he, does hit his spots. So we'll have our hands full tomorrow if we see this kid, but nothing we're not prepared for.